Hello, this is Scott Anderson, and I am going to share an experience that I had this morning. Sometimes we get these promptings or experiences. We feel like they might be a prompting or an experience that should move us, and we don't do anything about it. This morning I'm going to act upon it, do something about it. Many of you know I work with developmentally disabled. And I was working a graveyard shift last night after Thanksgiving dinner, and I woke up this morning. Of course, it's Black Friday. I enjoy Black Friday. I usually go out with my father-in-law, but we don't start until about noon after the big crowds are gone, and I like to sleep in when I get a chance. This morning, I was invited to go to the temple, Portland Temple, where Joy and I, my wife, 28 years ago, were sealed or married. Here's a picture of it for time and all eternity. And renew my vows, or renew our vows, and recommit. It's another word for saying recommit and remember the covenants or promises that we made with each other, at least that I made to her. And I enjoy doing that on a regular basis. So I was invited to go down with my sister and some other family members this morning. I got up, I got dressed, and ending the graveyard shift, the other staff came in, and she saw me come downstairs dressed in my white shirt and asked, "Where are you going dressed up for church?" And I said, "Well, some people," and this thought just came to me, some people go to Black Friday this early in the morning. My family goes to White Friday. and I got a chuckle out of it, never thought much of it. And as I was driving down to the temple to renew my vows, my commitment to my wife, I thought about that more and more. And what I think an inspired thought that was. Had nothing to do with me, it's just a thought that popped in my head. And I wanted to share that with everybody because as I have been sharing that with text messages and our family text and with some missionaries that I served with in Brazil and friends, they've committed to going next year on White Friday. So we're going to make a White Friday video here, and I just want to put a shout out to everybody that would like to join us. And I want you to remember that Black Friday begins oftentimes a week ahead of time and goes a week after Thanksgiving. So those of you who are getting this late, and it might already be Friday or past Friday, you can still go to the temple. You can still do something. If you weren't married in a temple, it doesn't matter where you were. If your spouse has passed away, so many thoughts have been just showering in my mind about having a recommitment with your children, a recommit with your parents, a friend. White Friday. I wish you all the best for White Friday, and may we make next year's 2019 White Friday the busiest ever in holy places, in places of light, and may you have a wonderful year. Bye.